While the movie industry in Hollywood seems a little bit bleak, at least we have some positive news when it comes to television properties. In fact, there are 3 stories today that can give us a little bit of hope.
Ladies and gentlemen, hiss and foes, welcome to the Culture Casino!
So there are some positive signs coming out of Hollywood today. In fact, multiple stories have been reported on today by sources at the Hollywood Reporter, Dateline Hollywood, etc., etc. And of course, the good news is that shows like Lucifer have actually been announced for their debut. In fact, Lucifer will debut with its 5th season on August 21st. Now, they're releasing it in 2 parts, which we already knew. Part 1 will be released on the 21st, and the second part to follow. What's even more amazing about this news is that the deal with Tom Ellis, who plays Lucifer on the show, seems to have been finalized for a Season 6, which would be great because Season 5 was touted as its final season, and a 6th season is something that pretty much all of the fans, including me, we're really hoping for. So because of this premiere, we are looking at least a year or 2 years of Lucifer, which is going to be awesome. And we have to say thank you to Netflix for rescuing this property from Fox, because otherwise we would have been left with a very unsatisfying ending. Another piece of great news is that the Netflix series The Witcher will go back into production on August 17th. In fact, the UK's shoot of this series was ended the same day that cast member Christoph Highview was tested positive for the virus that's been going around. So that led to a complete deep cleaning of the entire set and area where this property is filmed, but we're starting to see that the UK is starting to put projects back into production. In fact, looks like they're going to get started on Jurassic World Dominion shooting on July 6th at Pinewood Studios, so that's pretty great. Keep in mind that this property is something that we've all been excited about since its first season. There will be none of the multiple timeline stuff in this second season that we will have to contend with, so we'll be looking at a more linear form of storytelling. And in a final piece of good news, the folks that are fans of the show Cobra Kai will be elated to hear that it's official and YouTube has handed the series over to Netflix. Netflix is acquiring the previous 2 seasons and the 3rd season from Sony Pictures Television, and the date of the move has yet to be determined, but we should be able to look forward to that, and we'll get a 3rd season of this comedy as soon as, I don't know, Netflix decides to roll it out. But of course, this all happened because YouTube changed their business model from a subscription-based service to an ad-based service. Now, this should help YouTube out. I'm not sure why they decided to get into this end of production, but hey, at least we're going to keep the show. So it's worthwhile to point out that this is one of the, the best performing shows demographically that YouTube had to offer. And again, the demographic being from the 18 to 34 and the 18 to 49 set of demographics. And believe me, that really counts in Hollywood town. And of course, with a little good, there has to be a tiny bit of bad. And I, again, went out of my way to make sure we had some positive stories before I got to this. And I know you'll all be tremendously disappointed when I tell you that Justin Bieber is denying a sexual assault allegation, and he vows to take legal action. Yes, he's been caught up in a incident that is described from 2014 in which he took advantage of a woman who was 21 at the time. So we'll have to see how this all plays out. And of course, he denies everything, as pretty much everybody does in these circumstances. I think he's being caught up in the YouTube movement, so we'll have to see. Anyway, hopefully cancel culture doesn't claim another one, but who knows? These people will never ever stop until we actually stop them as a whole. I guess that's it for today. Thanks for visiting for a few minutes. I hope you're taking care of yourself, taking care of others. I hope you are washing your hands and practicing safe social distancing. Thank you again for being a subscriber here. If you're subscribed, if you're not, please hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button, comment if you choose to. Support all the YouTube independent creators that you possibly can, because believe me, they deserve it. And until next time, bye. Yeah, I know you just saw the end of the video, but some news broke just recently, and I wanted to make sure it made it into the video. It seems that we have lost filmmaker Joel Schumacher to a long bout with cancer. He was aged 80 years. He made a number of films that are memorable, from St. Elmo's Fire and the Lost Boys to some of the big pictures like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. He did Phantom of the Opera, The Number 23, Phone Booth, Tigerland, and several others. It's a real shame. It's a real loss, and his talents and storytelling abilities will be missed. Anyway, Joel Schumacher, may you rest in peace. Today, June 22nd. Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.